Save money being an adult.
Well, you know who didn't save their money? Netflix, because they spent their money on One Piece. And I'm going to be so for real. So my girlfriend is a teacher, and her students asked her to watch One Piece. They're like, teach, watch One Piece.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, fine, all right, I'll watch it.
Like live action or anime?
The live action.
Oh, okay.
She texts me and is like, hey, do you want to watch the One Piece movie? And I was like,
Movie?
like the live action movie. And I was like, yeah, sure, we can watch One Piece, but just so you know, it's a TV series. And she's like, why the fuck would you make a live action TV series of a animated TV series? And that's the duality of these things, babe. No one truly knows why they do these things.
I'll say this to that, because every time they try to do movies instead of like a live action TV show, we get 2 Full Metal Alchemist movies that just suck ass because they're just like, we just want to get to the good parts, we just want to rush it. Whereas like, with a TV show, you can pace it out and stuff. Like I don't think you can like summarize arcs into movies because then everyone's just gonna get mad.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So
like if they did it,
if anything, because if they did One Piece and they just did like the East Blue Saga, this shit would be like the most rushed shit in the world.
Yeah, no, you'd have to. It does need. Well, how many episodes? The whole series, the whole season is East Blue, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's just there's no Chopper. They just stop right after Arlong, or they finish on Arlong. Like after Arlong, then they're done. Okay. Which apparently season 2 is completely written, but of course the writer strikes, so nothing's gonna get filmed. So yeah.
So JJ, you watched this. I've only seen the trailers for this.
Mm-hmm.
In the trailers, I thought it was pretty goofy, not really interested.
Yeah.
But then a few of my coworkers said like it's good, and that it looks interesting. So I said, and online a lot of people are actually saying that the series is good. But JJ, we don't care about other people's opinions. Mm-hmm. We want to hear yours because you're the expert, especially when it comes to One Piece. What are you thinking here? Are you thinking it's a masterpiece like everyone's saying? Okay, just ruin my preamble.
Sorry.
By saying no immediately.
Absolutely.
You look like you want to kill yourself just thinking about this series.
I don't
talk
about it necessarily. Maybe a light backflip or something like that.
No, just
if my neck happens to snap. Then.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean it's
go
okay.
balls to the wall with this.
This is like the most okay. You know what I mean? Like it is genuine. Okay, credit where credit's due. I'm gonna give this a lot of credit, but also this is the best One Piece could ever be in live action. I firmly believe. It's one of the best anime live action things, which, you know, that bar isn't too fucking high, so pretty fucking easy to reach that.
Do you think Iñaki...
It's not an 8. It's not an 8.
It's not an 8.5? You're telling me it's not great?
For me, it's like a 4 or 5.
Damn.
But I still like...
That's low.
I still like...
That's half of what people think.
Like 5 is just like fine. 4 is a little below that. But, listen, it's just... This more to me is a novelty. It's like, if I wanted to watch this live action, and like, you know how we all imagine like in movies, like, oh my god, what if Dragon Ball was live action? It would look so cool, kind of.
And then we get Dragon Ball Evolution.
Right, yeah. This is that, but actually done the best way it could with like a Hollywood-esque budget to it. And that's fine, and that's good. And it's gotten my girlfriend into One Piece. Like, this is a great jumping off point for people to be like, oh, I would never watch an anime or something. And they watch it, it's like, wait a minute, I want to see more of this. Maybe I'll give this anime thing a shot. And then they go forward to that. Like, now my mom knows what One Piece is. She hasn't watched it, but she knows what One Piece is.
Because of this?
Which is weird and shocking.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she is. She was like, what is this pirate thing? It's One Piece? And I'm like, you're not going to like it, but it's just a very popular like, anime thing. But the fact that the words One Piece came out of my mom's mouth is genuinely shocking to me. Because the promotion for this thing, they've been promoting the absolute fuck out of this show, and it still manages to look a little cheap. But I mean, it's fine. It's good. I would give it a shot, see what you think and stuff like that. Like interpret your own opinion and stuff. Obviously all the acting is very hokey, but One Piece is a little cartoon. It's like Looney Tunes but pirates.
What? One Piece is a cartoon?
What? It's animated? Oh yeah, that whole fucking thing. I don't want to even get started on that. Maybe I'll talk about it because you won't care. But
what's wrong with this? Wait. What's wrong with this? Is that supposed to be Garp?
That's Garp. And then
he's not even in the first.
I know.
Why is Garp here?
I'll just say it. So One Piece.
No, wait. Actually, why is Garp here? That doesn't make any sense.
So can I explain it?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so One Piece spoilers. Skip to 6:55 right now. If you're watching live, if you're watching pre-recorded, skip to let's say 2 minutes. I'll give this thumbs up when it's good. All right.
Okay, yeah.
So they already spoiled that Garp is Luffy's grandpa in like the 5th episode. They like bump into them, and then Garp's
Doesn't
like,
Garp show up at the end of Water 7?
Right.
That's crazy.
I know, because my girlfriend was watching it, and then like I was like, they're not going to, and then they did, and I was like, why the fuck would you spoil that right now?
Because like that's such an important thing that like,
I know, and they need to rush it because it's live action.
Military.
We don't know like how many, if we're even gonna get a second season. We don't know, so like let's just spoil this major thing right now. And like he and Kobe play out like a huge part. Like Kobe's a recurring character in the live action,
like in every episode.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's not good. Kobe only shows up again after Water 7.
Yeah. Where you're like, oh wait, who are you? And it's like, oh shit, you're Kobe from like chapter 3, and you're hot. Like, and the Garp thing, I was just like, why the fuck would you do that now? Like, they only have and the crew Usopp, they have
what
right here.
The fuck?
No, shut up.
Is Zolo wearing right now?
He's hot, dude.
What is he wearing? Though? I'm not saying he's not hot.
My girlfriend's even like,
Zolo doesn't look like this. Luffy, I get it. Whatever.
Yeah.
But Zolo,
it's live action. They're taking
Zolo
liberties,
only wears his fucking white shirt. That's all he wears. Why is it white? They
That's just what they yet. No. That's just how it's. Again, this is why.
Is this Arlong?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's Arlong.
He's buffer though.
I know. Well, you can't make him anime buff in real life.
Yeah, you can.
And I don't like how they did Buggy. Buggy's like a serial killer in this fucking. No, he is. He's like, I'm gonna fucking cut every piece of you. And there's a bunch of like thirst traps with him and stuff like that. It's really fucking weird. Like, Buggy to me is supposed to be like, he's a loser goofball, but he's trying to make it big. Whereas this one, they like try to make him an actual threat, which even in the like Orangetown arc, like he was a threat, but he was still like, oh, but this guy's kind of a loser type of feeling. But in the show, there's like,
I won't.
Buggy. He's like the Joker. He's like, I'm the Joker, baby.
Don't lie to you. This image right here screams like
cosplay
anime kid at your.
Yeah. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Like, I want y'all to look at this. This is like the anime kids rolling up on the bullies at school.
Yeah.
Like this.
Don't you hurt my friends.
Yes. Don't you hurt my friends. Dude, that's so funny.
Shanks is cool. The Shanks origin story is cool. They're
Yo, why did TikTok like
scam
me?
Man?
No, TikTok scanned me. They were like, yo, why is Ryan Gosling in One Piece?
He's not.
They were like,
no,
he looks like
what people
Ryan
are casting him
Gosling.
as is Doflamingo because of Barbie. You get the like the
oh yeah, I've seen that.
But yeah, it's fine. Luffy doesn't do stretchies too much because budget, so it's mostly just like if he does do an action scene with his stretch, it's like he wins when he uses the stretching powers because they're like, we don't get the budget for Mihawk kind of looks cool though. He looks tight. That looks cool. That's a good character. But it's funny, in one of the episodes, someone freeze framed it like Zoro is rolling around in the sand and like the swords like bend because they're plastic. So it's like
really
legitimately bend.
That's so funny. Do you think the chemistry between the cast is good?
Yes, the chemistry in the cast is very, very good. Luffy is
Does it at least feel like these guys
Luffy
give a shit?
manages not to be annoying. Usopp's a little bit more annoying than Luffy, which is kind of what it's like in the anime either way.
Does it feel like everybody, like the cast, does it feel like the writing, the move, like does it feel like people care?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't doubt that people legitimately care about One Piece worked on this project. From the costuming and everything, like they do legitimately care. It's just hard to adapt something like this into live action. And it's such a big thing to handle too, because it's such a long running series. And they do make a lot of like their own choices. Like they don't do one-on-one. There's like Nami's there pretty much from the beginning, as opposed to like her eventually joining the crew. Like she's already part of the crew before like Orange Town type of thing.
No, she doesn't
which
portray
I get.
the team?
Huh?
She doesn't portray the gang?
She will in Arlong part, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I've seen like clips and stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the best they can do. It just falls flat. Again, for me, it's more of a novelty. What I will say, very stealthy way of doing this. The Zoro background, where you know the girl falls down a flight of stairs. They just said she died in an accident. They only say that because like after that finished, I'm like, do you want to know how she actually died? To my girlfriend, she's like, what? I'm like, she fell down a flight of stairs, and she's like, that's not real. I'm like, she fell down a flight of stairs.
Wait, what girl? Wait, remind me of this?
Zoro's backstory,
Yeah.
where it's the where he's fighting the blue-haired girl, and he's like loses to her. He's like, I promise to be the greatest swordsman and avenge your death, because she fell down a flight of stairs and died.
I totally didn't.
Zoro's backstory is like the weakest in all of One Piece. It's like, I'm gonna be so good because you fell. At least he doesn't take vengeance on stairs. He's like, I only travel on flat. I will hop
so
over
funny.
any flight of stairs. I will not step. on
Does
a
his
single
fighting
step.
style work? Like in live action?
It looks a little silly with the like. He only puts the third sword in his mouth every once in a while because I mean it does look silly. Most of the time he's just doing like he starts out with one and then he's like, all right, time to do two. The choreography is very choreographed though. Like it's very like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's not like a John Wick where everything is so fucking seamless that you're like, oh
Wait,
my
do that
god.
again? Do
Is
that
this
again?
directed by God? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. It wasn't. I just turned the video off for a sec.
Yeah. So it's fine if you want to get into One Piece and you're like, oh, I don't really like anime. Definitely watch this. If it intrigues you, watch the anime. Totally. But for existing One Piece fans, besides the novelty of it, there's not
Not gonna get much out of this.
gonna get much out of it.
Okay. All right.
But it's good for intro. So
I'll probably still watch it
Yeah.
just to see.
and then form your own thing. You might think like everyone else on Twitter, like this is the greatest thing on the face of the
No, I
planet.
think I'm
but
gonna You think I'm gonna hate it? I'm gonna be so honest.
yeah,
I think I'm not gonna like it.
it's a 4 for me. But
You know what isn't a 4?
it's a very nice 4.